Welcome to Biology. 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 Hi guys, welcome back to Biology. Today we are doing 2 keto friendly, very light, healthy dishes. My 19-year-old that's home for the summer, that is now an uprising sophomore, has lost 100 pounds in 1 year using the keto diet. So he's home for the summer, so I wanted to include some of the keto things for him. So with these 2 dishes, guys, I decided to share it along with you. Both of them are done with turkey and vegetables. The first one is, I have no name for it, so I would just call it my meatball veggie stroganoff, I think. But in the first dish, this is what's in your first dish. It is ground turkey, and I always purchase my ground turkey from Aldi because I can get the large container for $5.99. And with these 2 dishes, it's combined of 2 different packets of ground turkey. So of course, the first one, once again, is 1 pack of ground turkey, the seasonings of your choice, 2 bags of frozen broccoli, 1 bag of frozen green beans. Also, I use minced onions. For, I think everything I use the onion soup. At Aldi, you do get 2 in a box, so 55 cents. So I do use that with basically every meat that I cook. I use that. Also in it, those are the ingredients for the first dish. For your second dish, your ingredients is ground turkey, spinach, and I do buy the bags of spinach at Aldi. And this is what I do, guys, when I purchase my spinach. I bring my spinach home, I open up the bag, I wash the bag thoroughly, I wash my spinach, I dry, well, I have a spinner, I spin my spinach, and I put it back in the bag, and we have sealers which will seal the bag back. And I store it in my refrigerator so it's always ready to use. So I have spinach, and he decided, he came downstairs and he was like, Mama, I want eggs in it. So I decided to scramble 4 or 5 eggs, and I did add it to the second dish. The bonus that makes the meatballs kind of with an extra tasty taste is, okay guys, if you hear something, it's my dishwasher. But what gives the extra taste in my meatballs, this is something that's new that Kraft has out. It is the sweet teriyaki barbecue sauce, and I do add barbecue sauce. I usually use the sweet onion, but because we were in the store and we found this and it was something new and I wanted to try it, it was perfect for me to add it into my meatballs. So the mixture and the meatballs is the same batter. I put it in a container. It was no need to put them in 2 different separate containers. I put them all in there. I put all of my mixture in the bowl. I did my meatballs, placed those in another pan, which you will see throughout the film. And also the remaining batter, I put it in a different pan, which is where I did the second dish. Because everyone in my household is not keto friendly, I did cook a pot of rice, and I only use jasmine rice. If you ever seen one of my previous cook with me's, I do use only jasmine rice. Balsamic, I've used that once or twice and I don't care for it. So therefore, I only use jasmine rice, which I did not show it. It's basic how I do my rice. I do my water. I add a half a stick of butter into my water, let it come to a ball, add my jasmine rice, turn it down in between 2 and 3 because I have gas, and I let it simmer. So that is just basic, guys, how I do my rice. So I did not film it because it's basic how you do the rice. And I add butter or olive oil to my rice because it gives you that hard texture I don't like in rice. So therefore that's why I add either the butter or either olive oil in my rice, because the texture is so much different and it tastes so much better. So guys, if you're ready to watch this film, come along with me. Guys, I'm gonna jump back on quickly. I am gonna insert a picture of my son a year ago versus today. So, well, it's not today, it was like beginning of the school year, the fall quarter that he was in school. But the picture is from his senior year to the end of his, well, it was the end of his senior year to the end of his freshman year. So that is 1 year. And where you will see, just look at the contour of his face and everything. If I'm not mistaken, his pant size in the beginning was a 52, I think, his senior year, and now he is down to a size of 42. So it's a huge difference. So guys, I will insert a picture of showing you what he looked like 100 pounds heavier versus what he looked like now 100 pounds lighter. So guys, stay tuned.
We're going to mix this very well. Make sure all of your meat has been seasoned on each and every yummy part. So let's get to mixing this very well. Okay, I think I have mixed it now pretty good to make sure all of my onion soup has gone through all of my turkey. So now guys, next what I'm going to do is get my Kefalon wok And I'm going to add in some canola oil. So here I have added in my canola oil, and I am just waiting for the heat to get the the canola oil to the temperature that it needs to be. Okay, you can see it's starting to pop now, so you know it's about that time. Yep, all is ready. Now guys, I'm patting out my meatballs, rolling them, and I'm gonna put them in the hot grease. See, it's ready to get these meatballs done. Okay guys, after I've let them sit there in the grease for like 2 or 3 minutes, always go ahead and flip them because you don't want them to burn and you don't want to let them stick on the bottom of your pan or your wok. And in my size of wok, guys, I can get about 8 meatballs in here. I think it's going to be 8 in here. 8 meatballs because I don't want them sitting too terribly close to each other because they will stick to each other. So I think I did a total of 24 meatballs. So here I am. You see I'm flipping these again and flipping those. You see they still have a slight red still in it, but I want to make sure they are cooked very well because I'm going to be adding them over to our vegetables. So I want to make sure they are thoroughly cooked. They're getting that golden brown look that you're looking for. So they're looking very, very good. Okay guys, for the veggie, this is what you need. You need onion soup, 2 bags of broccoli, 1 bag of green beans, also brown gravy mix. Okay, here's my pan. I've already have my heat going to it to get your pan prepared and warm. Here I'm adding my green beans, and you can add as much as you choose to. I'm just doing it because our household is a household of 5, so this will feed 5. Here I'm getting ready to add in my 2 bags of broccoli. And both of these vegetable guys came from Aldi. The broccoli was 95 cents a bag and the green beans were 79 cents per bag. Guys, as we're waiting for that to cook, um, for better, don't use any canned vegetables to do this because the sodium is so high. Use either fresh or frozen vegetables. Okay, guys, now I'm going to spray my vegetables with a good bit of olive oil. Now I'm going to add in some more minced onions. And this is just to the vegetables, guys. Of course, you know I love my Grandmaster McCormick seasoning. Now I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to let it stir real good to make sure all of the seasoning will hit each and every piece. On this, guys, the simmer time without the lid is about 3 to 4 minutes. Now I am stirring this again. And now we're going to be adding in our meatballs. Now I have added all of my meatballs in, and I'm going to even them out. Once they start simmering, guys, don't touch the meatballs so much because they will crumble because they are simmering. So I just place them enough around because of what I'm going to add in next. And that is 2 cups of water. Now I'm going to add the lids and let it simmer for 5 minutes. Now we're gonna put our brown gravy mixture together, and we're just gonna pour that in ever so lightly over the entire amount in the pan. And lid. And in about 2 to 3 minutes, this dish is totally complete and ready. Now on to dish number 2. With the same batter of mixture of the turkey that we mixed in before, remember it was 2 packs. Now with this other pack, I have made that and add in green bell peppers. You can add in any color peppers, but Aldi peppers didn't look good this time, so I had some green peppers, so I add the green peppers in. Here I am mixing very well. Make sure all of my turkey get well cooked and my bell peppers also. Now I'm adding in 1 bag of my pre-washed spinach. Here I'm mixing it very well, and as you're mixing it from the steam and also from the hot meat, it shrivels down very quickly. So you'll have a huge pan 1 second, and the next second it has shriveled totally down. Now guys, I'm going to use the remaining amount of spinach that was left over. Okay guys, here I am stirring this in very well. Pretty much after you have stirred in the spinach very well and let it cook down a few, I don't add the lid on this because I want to make sure that it's not a juicy consistency to it. I want more of a dry consistency, so I do not lid this at all. I just let it sit there and kind of like simmer. And guys, that is it. So my son came downstairs and told me he wanted to add some eggs in. So here I am. I have gotten my gas going, and I'm going to put my pan here, and I'm going to fry up him about 4 or 5 eggs in. Okay, I have scrambled my eggs very well. Now I'm going to add that mixture back on, and I'm going to add my eggs. And the only thing I'm going to do is toss the eggs in very well to make sure they're well proportioned over the whole entire pan and turkey and spinach mixture, and it is ready to be plated. And guys, my house was smelling absolutely delicious. And of course, you know, on the keto diet, it is very low carbs or no carbs. This is a keto friendly dish and the other one. So therefore, if you are on a low carb or the keto diet, this is an excellent meal. It's very fulfilling and absolutely tastes delicious. Okay, guys, you ready to see what it's gonna look like? There it is, guys. It looks so delicious and smell absolutely good. Here are the meatballs with the mixed vegetables. So guys, this is a quick 20-minute meal. I did both dishes in 20 minutes. That is cut, prep, and all. And guess what? Clean up. Because I can't stand a nasty kitchen while cleaning, cooking, and after cooking. I cannot stand it. I like my kitchen to be fully clean. So I was cleaning as I was going. So guys, I don't know the names that I would give it, but they're absolutely delicious and keto friendly. Thanks for watching, guys.